Welcome back to PV Freak. Today we are talking about an amp that is not a PV and is also not an amp. We're talking about the Digitech Death Metal. I don't know anything about it. I bought it for 50 bucks off of Facebook Marketplace, and it fucking rips. It's a distortion pedal. I use it as a preamp because I think that's how it works best. And let's get into it. Before we do, signal chain. 24.75 inch scale length Epiphone Explorer, Seymour Duncan Invader. Heretic Effects bone remover, Maxon OD808, disengaged right now. The bone remover is engaged. Into the Digitech Death Metal. For a power amp, we're using this Moss Valve MV962. We are also running a DI, which will go to an IR, as well as a mic on this cab, which is loaded with Celestion K85s with a GLS Audio ES57. Here's how those sound. Now, let's get into some tweaking and some talking. Now, the first thing I want to point out, the Digitech Death Metal has a fixed gain stage. So there is no gain control on this. There is an EQ, there is a level control, but no gain stage. Now, let's first try it with the boost off. So this is directly into it with all of the knobs at noon. Now, I think this sounds a lot like a lightly boosted Mesa dual rectifier. That's what it sounds like to my ears, at least. But it's kind of got its own thing going on. I think it sounds really good straight in, which is a little bit surprising. But let's mess around with it a little bit. I'm going to sweep through some of the knobs while playing. Let me go over what I'm going to sweep through first. I'm going to sweep through the high knob, and then the mid knob, and the low knob, and then dial it in how I like. That sounds best around noon. So I have the mids scooped a little bit, the lows pushed just a tiny bit, because they get flubby fast, but it has some beefy lows to it, and the level set to whatever's gain staged. So, I'll get a good picture of this on the screen later. But, this is how it sounds. But let's start working around boosts. Now, I have a bone remover, but I know a lot of people don't. You should get one of these. They sound amazing. Let's hear it with this again, now that it's a little more dialed in. Now let's get a real death metal sound going on. I'm going to scoop out the mids entirely, and this scoops them hard. Some levels are going to have to be corrected in post there, but you get the idea. We'll go with a little less scooped. Put it around 9 o'clock. Sounds pretty damn good. Now let's try out the OD808, because these are a lot more attainable, these are a lot more accessible. A lot more people will have something like this, maybe not this exactly, but some form of tube screamer. I have the level or balance knob at about 3 o'clock. The drive is at, what would that be, 7:30? Something like that. Tone is at 1:30 or so. Let's bring those mids back up to where they were before. I think the tube screamer works when there's a little bit more mids. I'm going to bring up the tone on the tube screamer. Maybe bring back the level a little bit. hear it without that. Yeah, this thing sounds fucking sick. Let's bring in a little bit more highs and a little bit less mids. Try that. Let's go back to the bone remover. Yeah, anyway, that's the whole video. I'm fucking around with the death metal, and they sound really good. That's it. That's the whole thing.